Okay, I think yeah. So now what exactly were we doing? So before continuing, I just want to stress on one point. Okay, so whenever whenever the language is finite, you do not think twice that language is regular. Just do not think about anything that something that has to be remembered or something that has to not be remembered. Okay, supposedly what exactly was confusing, that I have told you about this question. Okay, so WWR. Now what exactly is this question representing? So in this, a pattern is available. Yeah, only one pattern is available. That pattern exists like that. If uh, like some strings comes like this, where W belongs to A and B star. Okay, so if some things comes like that, I have to see the reversal of it. So I said that I need to remember that part of it. So that's why I only then I can see that the reversal of it is coming. So that is why I need a memory. So one pattern I exist for this particular question, that I need a memory to remember some pattern, so that I can see the reversal of it. So that is the only one pattern that is available to it, that requires memory. There is no other pattern that is available to this particular language. No other pattern. I cannot fix W. I cannot fix WR, because it is saying that W can be anything. Okay. So if you are able to find other pattern than this one that does not require a memory, then you can say that this is a regular language. Okay. So suppose in this particular language, what I do, suppose 1.1, and I said that WWR equal to this WWR is the same string, and the length of the W supposedly is 2. Okay, so now in this, what particularly happens, now I fixed. Now what exactly is happening, now only one pattern is available here. Okay, so the pattern, there are two patterns available here. So the first pattern is, again, you need a memory to remember, and for memory, I don't think that if memory is required, you can directly say it is not a finite automata. But if you clearly see this, the second pattern is that uh, like you have a language that is a finite one. Okay, so the second pattern is a finite language where I do not need any memory, where I do not need any memory to remember anything. Okay, so whatever will be in the language, and it is a closed set. It is not that like it is going infinite times. Because of this, only four kind of combinations are possible here. So it will be A B B A, B A A B, A, and B B. Only four kind of combinations are possible for this. So there are two patterns. So the second pattern does not require a memory for this particular question. Okay, so this question can extend it into anything. Like if I say that W equal to 1000 again, so this is again a finite thing. When I am aware, when I am dekho, what exactly is happening, that when I am aware that particularly which kind of language is present in that, only then I am able to journalize some pattern. Okay, so this is a very important thing you have to see and remember, that if you have a set that contains all the elements, and there is supposedly no pattern exist in that. So, suppose this is a particular language that I say that A raised to power n and B raised to power n. Okay, so if you are clearly seeing, I just said that n is greater than equal to 1000, something like this, n is greater than equal to 0. Now in this one, what exactly is happening here, that there is only one pattern available for this. The one pattern is that I have to remember the number of a's, then I can only see that the number of a's are equal to number of b. So in one pattern I need a memory here. Okay, so the second pattern will be, if I'm able to derive any pattern that does not require memory. Okay, so if I just try it, I will not be able to find anything because only one pattern exists. In that pattern I need a memory. Okay, but if I fix this one, that if I say that the n is less than equal to 10. Okay, so now what happens in this, uh, supposedly there is no pattern between suppose if I'm writing like this, the AB, it will be AB, A A, suppose it is n is less than equal to 3. So now if you're clearly seeing, again, the pattern is only one, that I need a memory to remember here, but it contains all the strings that is contained in the language. It contain all the string that is contained in the language. So for that, I can always draw a finite automata. Okay, so always check if suppose this is the language here, and if the language is finite, there is no need of a memory pattern. There is always that do not require. You can easily draw for these three strings automata. In the similar way, this can be increased to 10,000. Okay, so what exactly we are searching, because if you see why I'm saying a pattern, if I say that n is less than equal to is greater than equal to 10. Now what exactly is happening in this? I can say that there is some kind of a generalized mechanism exists. Or that what exactly the generalized mechanism? That generalized mechanism need a memory. Okay, so that generalized mechanism need a memory. But in this way, why I am generalizing this, because I cannot list, because this is an infinite language. If you clearly see n greater than equal to 10 or n greater than equal to 0 is an infinite language, and I have to generalize it to represent it. Okay, so if I am able to represent it, if I am able to generalize it, only then I can represent it. But if you are clearly seeing finite automata, there is no other way possible for this kind of a string if this string become infinite, if n becomes infinite. Okay, but if n becomes finite, so I know that what particular strings are there. For that particular string, I can always draw automata. However, there is no pattern exist between these three strings. Because this require memory, I will say I do not need a memory. There is no pattern exist between these three strings. Still, I'm able to draw automata of this because it is a finite language. Okay, so I just want to say one thing, that if you are able to say that it is particular any way, if in any way that you can prove that a particular language is regular, don't think twice that a particular language is finite. Do not think twice. Just say that this is a regular language. Okay, so just this is the point I want to stress upon. Okay, now now again, the questions we were doing were I think that there were so lot of confusion in that, and I'm only doing a comma b, uh, sigma belongs to a comma b plus. Okay, so in that one we have done like this string wx and wr. Okay, so now I say that w is belonging to a plus b plus. Now in this one, I said you can, what exactly is happening here, because W and X both of belongs to A plus B plus. So at least one length string will be required in that. Okay. So you will be given strings like I've given you this string, and can you recognize that which is W and which is WR? Yeah, you can exactly recognize it. This is your W and this is your WR, and the following part belongs to X. Okay. But there is also another way. This particular thing belongs to this language L. Exactly, it belongs to this language. But you can also say that this is W and this is WR and this is X. Okay, so there are again there are two patterns exist. You can say that is if you consider first and last as W and WR, you can again say that this belongs to this language. Okay, in the similar way, if I take a bigger string, now there are two length string. So for one length string, if I say three length string, suppose a three length string is there, so I will say ABA. Okay, so you will directly say that this particular string belongs to the language because there is W and this is WR and this is my X. So you can directly say that this belongs to the language. But if you clearly here see also, you can, because there is no compulsion, because the W length of W just belongs to A plus B. Only compulsion is that the minimum length of W should be at least one. Okay, so it should be at least should be one. Upward it can be anything. But if you are finding in this way, again in this way, if I consider this one as W and this one as W, it is again belonging to the language R. So if you are taking three strings also, it is belonging to the language R. If you take first only one string also, it is again belonging to the same language as R. And if you take two strings also, if you're saying this two AB and BA, as this is your W and this is your WR, and if you take this one as X, again the same thing happens here. So you can again say that this belongs to one language. Okay, so in every pattern that you can write, suppose this supposedly this is the pattern that is written there. So the least now I can only say that this is my W and this is my W. Okay, there is no other way possible, that there is no one length or two length string exists. So that I can take care of the W1. So by doing this, I came to know that in all the possible combinations of Wx and Wr, if I move fix the length of W to be only one, in all the scenarios, in all the strings that belong to the language, it is becoming true. It is always becoming true. Okay, so if you see, this is A and this is A, and this belongs to A, this belongs to a language, again this is A and this is A, again this belongs to same the language. If I fix the length to one length, then I can say that my W and WR and the value of X can be extended. Okay, so only in this way, if I am able to fix now, what exactly will be your problem? You will be thinking that there are some other string. Supposedly there are some other string like this. Okay, so you will be thinking that this is my W and the WR is not there. You will be thinking like that, and you will say that this is not belonging to the language. You can directly say that. But if you clearly see, there is no compulsion that you should fix the size of W. So I can also say that from this string that this is my W and this is my WR. So this is all my X, and this I can say that this particular language is belonging to the language. So that is also the case. So if you are clearly seeing, I can extend the value of X by leaving only first string and the last string, and I can always assign. Okay, so always I can always assign, because what you will get, you will have to generate the corresponding strings according to this language. Okay, so based on the strings, you will identify that a particular string belongs to the language or not, and there is no compulsion on the length of W. Okay, so what happens is that in that case, I can say that only those string will be a part of this language that starts and ends with A and that starts and ends with B. Okay, so that is why what exactly is happening here. Now there are two patterns. If you're thinking that there is one pattern that you remember W and you see WR, that is always possible. So there is no doubt about it that I can do this with the way of memory, that I need a W and I need to see a WR and there is X here. So in that case, I need a memory. So that is there. But I need another pattern. I just need to see that for WX and WR, is there any other pattern exists that does not require a memory, and that does not require a memory part. Okay, so what I do, I just take an 1 and 2 example, and I am able to generalize the concept that if I consider the first A as W and the last symbol as WR, all the things that is present in the language will be true, because I am not fixing the length of W. Okay, so by fixing, if in this case, if I fix it the length of W to 1, now it becomes a finite language. Okay, because you are fixing W, the WR will be a finite one, because only two combinations are possible for this one, that is your A and B. So that is why I'm able to write a regular expression for this particular language. Okay, so that only due to this, there is no doubt about that there is, again, you can also solve this by a memory problem, that you consider this a memory problem, you take a stack and then solve it. But if you're clearly seeing, I am able to find another pattern that does not require a memory, and I'm able to draw a finite automata for that particular language. Okay, in the similar way, if I just change this question, now clearly see, there is again the, I will say that X my W and my WR, and that is my Y. Okay, so now clearly listen to it. This is also a very good question. Okay, so I am again, no, I just again just change a little bit of this one. Now what I say, that WX and WR here, these are my string, and now I fix the value of X. I say that the length of X should be 2, and the W belongs to my A plus B plus. Okay, so now in that case, what exactly is happening now? There is a compulsion on the length of X. Now there is a compulsion on the length of X. Now what exactly happens here? So there There are two patterns again. The first pattern, you know that you can, this is a memory problem and you need a stack to solve that. That is always the case. Now am I able to find another way to solve this one? If the second way is, if I prove this language as finite, then there is no need of a memory part. So that is also a problem. Okay. So now what exactly I do, I will again put a string here. So I will put strings like this. So I will say that is this particular string belongs to this language. Okay. So now what I'll do, I will say that this is my W. So least, I always take a least one, because if you take a list, you will be able to recognize any kind of a language. Okay. So start with the least. Okay. So the length of W is this A, and WR is reversal of A. So that is also 1. But the length of X is 2. Whether this can be X, whether this can be X, both of that can be X. So you have to consider only one. If I consider this one as X, now this BA is lagging behind. This BA is lagging behind. And also there is also another pattern that exists in that if the length of the X is not fixed, I can again say that this is my X, the length of the value only one is X, and I can say W and WR exist in the language that belongs to the language. But because I have fixed the length of X. Now in the previous one, what is happening, I can extend the length of X because there is no compulsion on the length of X, but due to this, when I fix the length of X, now X will not be able to expand. It can only expand to till 2 characters. After that, I cannot expand this X. So I can directly say that this particular string does not belong to my language. So I can say that. Okay. So now by doing this, I will get to know that if I am able to fix the length of X, take any string, I will not be able to extend the length of X. Okay. So if I am able to recognize the what exactly is X, then the remaining part will become my W and WR. Okay. So now what happens is that previous one we have a what do I say? We have benefit of expanding the X. Now we do not have that benefit. Now, again, because of this X not expanding, this X will not take till here and till here inside this one. Okay, so the length of X is fixed. Now, this particular problem released is changed to, like, I need a W, I need a WR, and the value of X is fixed. So it means that I need a W. So the length of the W, I cannot fix the length of the W to be 1. Okay, so I cannot fix the length of the W to be 1 because X cannot expand. That is the only reason. So the length of the W, if I am not able to fix it, it means it is 1 to infinity. In the similar way, it also means that it is 1 to infinity. So I'm not able to generalize in any other way of these things. The only remaining pattern will be your memory based pattern. So that is why this particular language is not regular. Now what? Now this is again, if I take a variant of this question that most of you have a doubt in, for third variant. Okay, so I'm taking this in very detailed manner here. So if I just say WX and WR and I fix the length of, now what I do, I fix the length of W. Now I fix the length of W to be 2 and I fix the length of I do not fix the length of X. I will say that X belongs to A, comma B. Now you do not have to look for anything, because by fixing the length of W to be 2, I know what are the possible string that can be possible in that. Okay, so it can be AB, it can be BA, AB, it can be BB, AA, and BB, BB, and it can be AA and B. Okay, so you can easily write a regular expression as A plus B plus and write a plus in it, A plus B plus and write a plus in it, A plus B plus and write a plus in it, and A plus B plus. Okay, so now why it is happening? Because I am able to finitely fix, by fixing this language, this pattern is becoming finite. However, we do not fix the value of X. But X does not depend on anything. X does not depend on W and WR. So you can directly draw a simple loop for this one. Only W and WR is dependent upon each other. Okay, so that is my problem here, that W and WR is dependent on each other. If I am able to fix this length as 1, so there, but in the question that is already been given that the length of the W is 2. So if I am able to get the length of the W to be fixed, so it means I am able to prove that the pattern that it recognizes is finite. Do not look for anything. There is no doubt about that, that this is, there is two pattern exist for this. The first pattern is memory based pattern. That is correct. You can also solve this question by memory based. You will say that W and WR, we require a memory that to remember W. But if you're clearly seeing this pattern is only a finite pattern. So the second way is also possible, that without needing any kind of a memory, because this is a finite pattern, you can always draw a finite automaton. Okay. In the similar way, if I just take the same question, I hope that you are understanding and I'm taking out your doubt here. Same question, and I fix the length of W as well as, and I fix the length of X. So now, if you know that by fixing the length of X, if the length of W is not fixed, you know, by fixing the length of X, if the length of W is not fixed, this language is not regular. Okay. But by fixing the length of W, this pattern becomes a finite pattern, so that you are able to write a regular expression for it. That is why it is a regular language. But now by fixing both, now W is also fixed, X is also fixed. So you know that if by fixing X also, by fixing W also, it also becomes a finite pattern. So there is also a possibility, second possibility also exists, that this is a finite problem, because you cannot go beyond the combination that be possible for which W will be 2 raised to power 2, and the combination that will be possible for this X will be 2 raised to power 2. It will be only 16 combination. For 16 combination, you will be always be able to draw a finite automata. So this problem also becomes a finite one, and you can say, yes, this is a regular. Okay. So now this is, I am only talking in the case of where my sigma is belonging to A plus B plus. Okay. So in the previous, all the previous question, I'm only talking about plus. Okay. So similarly, if I take this type, now this is a bit tricky one. Also see this one, like my X, my W, my WR, and my Y. Now I say that my X is belong to X belongs to, Y belongs to, and W. They are both, all of these belongs to A comma B plus. Okay. So now again, you take any language and you see the first pattern is always there. The memory based pattern is always there, that for WWR. Only the problem lies in WWR here. Okay. So you know WWR is the main problem, because the strings are depending. The reversal of W is depending upon the length of the W what you have inputted. So that case, the memory based pattern is always possible. First of all, that is not a case here. But now find is you are able to find a alternative that does not require any memory. So that is the main question. So what you do, you take 2 or 3 strings. Okay, so just bear with me through this explanation. This is now take, supposedly I'm taken any kind of a string like this one, and I will say that this my Y is again something, because X and Y is not dependent. Okay, so this is my X and this is my Y and this is my W and this is my WR. So I can directly say that this belongs to a particular language, that is this one. Okay, so that is correct. Okay, so now again I will take another string also. So something like this, A B B A B, and just I can also increase the length of it, so I can change it. So it will be A B B. Okay, so I can directly say that this part belongs to X and this part is W and this part is WR and this part is again belong to Y. Okay, so now in the previous one, when there is a X in between, you can extend the value of X. There is no compulsion on that. In the same way here, Y and X, there is no compulsion here that I should fix the length of Y or I should fix the length of X. That is, there is no compulsion exist in that. Okay, so what can I do if I am able to find a certain kind of a pattern that by expanding X, how till till uh, till when I can expand the value of x, and till when I can expand the value of y. Okay, so if I take this string like a b b b b a a, so this is where x, now x starts eating where there is no repetition of the strings. Okay, so this is a repetition of bb, so I stop right there. Okay, so I can stop here or I can stop here also. Okay, so I'm stopping it right here. So take a smaller string, that's a bit little difficult one. So like this one, a b a b something like this, b b. Okay, so now I will say this is the value of x and this is the value of y, and this is my w, and I will I will do. Okay, so this is my wab and this is my wba. Okay, so now this x now start eating the strings till it does not get a string that is double something repetition of the string. Okay, so suppose it is bb in this case. In the same way, y also start eating the string, leaving the only string, one string behind where they are contributing. So just let me see if you have any question. I think someone is asking question. अरे राजा, कोई कोई क्विज नहीं है राजा मोदी. So आप अपनी तैयारी कीजिए. You should prepare for the test. So that is why I do not want to uh, give you more stress than usual. So you should prepare for your exam. This week there will be no kind of a quiz. Okay, so don't worry about that. Okay,
So this won't be a regular language, right? Because the values of x and y can alter, like the length of x and y.
yeah, this is a regular language you're saying.
No, it is not a regular language.
Okay, now I this is a regular language. Yes, I will again giving you the reason why it is a regular language. Okay, now see this. These are some kind of these question have some kind of a little bit of thinking required to it. So that is why I'm discussing this in the class. Okay, so keep in mind that if I just if you see the explanation, you will get. I think you will be satisfied by it. Okay, so now if I take this x and extend it to this, leaving the part where the string is repeating itself. In the same way, I can extend the value of y. Again, I always try that my w and wr will be of length only one. So that is the kind of a thing that I want to do. Okay, so I again in the similar way you can do this for this kind of a string also, like this one. Okay, so now in this one, if I take this one as y, because y and x is not dependent, so you can take any length of it. The length of it can y can contain two string, x can contain three strings also. There is no compulsion that the length of x and y should be equal. So if you take it from their side and try to extend the value of x till there is a repetition, hold it. In the same way, extend the value of y till there is a repetition. You will find that this particular pattern will contain only those strings which are containing AA or which are containing BB. Okay, so that is the reason here. So why I'm able to fix the length of W. I'm able to fix the length of W to be 1 here. So that is why this pattern becomes finite. In the
Sir,
same, yes.
sir, for x, it is I understood that we can extend the x until we get a repetition, but
Mhm.
for y, we will have a problem, right? Because we have a repetition, other repetitions also before the actual repetition for
Mhm.
y.
So that depends upon you, because if I give you a string, if I give you anything like this one, okay, so I just ask you, is this string belonging to this language? This my language x w w r and y. I will only ask you this question. So that depends upon you. I can say that this is a. So I can assume that this is my w and this is my wr, and this part is my x and this part is my y. So I can say that this particular string is belonging to the this language. So I can say that because this is the case here. Okay, you get it?
Yes, sir. But I didn't understand that how we can define y, means how up to how which extent we should extend the y value, means up to which length.
Okay, so I think now you are also thinking that because the B and B will be repetition here. Uh, so first of all, because the string will be parsed from this side. Okay, so the string part will be parsed from this side. Here you can also see that there is a B and B repeating itself. Okay, so it is also repeating itself. There is not only one way to recognize that this particular language belongs to a language L. That is this language. Okay, so there are other ways that you can also say that this particular language belongs to this one. Okay, so if I'm taking the same string like A B B A B B B. Now, I because I know by taking one approach, I said that this language belongs to this particular string belongs to a particular language, that is this X W W R and Y. Okay. So if I am able to find any other approach, because that is confirmed that this particular string is belonging to the language. Now, if you are able to find any other pattern that is exist here, so you will be given a string. Now you have to take a look that how can you divide this string so that this string belongs to the language. So first is this one. Second can be this one, that this is my W and this is my WR and this is my X and this is my Y. So that is also possible here. In a similar way, I can also take that wherever this thing is repeating here, I can say that uh, this one is done. So I can say this is my W, this is my WR, this is my Y, and all of this part is X. So this is also possible because there is no compulsion on the size of X or Y or W. Okay. So now if you are clearly seeing that the one thing that you have to understand, that I am able to fix the length of W to be 1. Fix the length of W to be 1 because the problem that will only occur in these two things, because the dependency between W and WR will only be resolved by a memory. Okay, so if what I do, if I fix the length of W to 1, so this is always possible. If you take any string, the length of W is 1 here, it can be fixed. I am able to find any kind of a pattern that exists between them. So there is no compulsion that it should be fixed, but I can able to fix the length of W to be 1. So that is why it is becoming a finite pattern. So due to a finite pattern, again, I can say that this is a, for this I can write a regular expressions. That is why this is a regular language. Okay. So this thing is also true. 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 So if you are again seeing the only one thing that is common between them, that W and WR contains two A's or two B's. There is only one pattern that you can find here, that all the strings that are accepted by this language will contain two A's or two B's. So you can again write it like a regular expression, that A plus B plus AA. After that, on any number of A and B can come, because at least the length of Y should be 1. So you have to write it, or you can write it like this, A plus B plus BB. Okay. So that this language is also regular because I am able to find an approach that does not require any kind of memory. Why it does not require any kind of memory? Because I am able to fix the value of 1. That is why I am able to journalize this one. So that is again the journalization. If you take any string, the smallest string you can consider a W is 1. So if you are able to find a smaller string, so if in the previous question, if you clearly take a look at this, here why it is that is a finite pattern. So what exactly is my mind here, that in this question, that WX and WR, what exactly was happening there. You will see, you will again here also find the string that is only fixed to 1. So all the languages that are possible has a W, that is the dependency string, that is I can fix the length of W. That is why in this one also I can fix the length of this W. Only due to this reason I can write the regular expression. So main thing is you have to see that can you fix the length of the dependency string? Can you fix the length of the dependency variables? So if you are able to fix the length of the dependency variable, then you can directly say that this is a regular language. Okay, so in that way I can say. Now if I change this question a little bit, like this one, that x, now w, w r, now this one, now I will say that x and w belongs to 0 comma 1 plus. Now think about it. Can you can now why I am giving you a logical explanation for this, that why it is a regular language. Now for this question you have seen the logical explanation. For the previous question you have also seen the logical explanation why it is a regular language. Okay, so by seeing that how I am proving that a particular language is regular, you should apply the same thing on this also. So try to extend the value of x and see, can you able to generalize this one and tell me, is this a regular language or not? Okay, so just take like 2-3 minutes, think about it with your brain, okay, so take I will just do this inside you, so you can see. I can just show you. Just take a little 2 minutes or 3 minutes to see that if it is a regular language or not. Okay, so I just tell you the solution in like 2-3 minutes, but just think it for a minute. Okay, so I think Nirupam has answered it, but I just want to. Okay, so Sparsh has asked what if we choose the AB string WX WR. Okay, so Sparsh, if I take for AB and the string WX WR, so that W belongs to, okay, W and X belongs to you. You are saying that. Okay, so now if you are able to find, I don't think that this particular string belongs to this language, because the W and WR does not exist in that. If the W and WR does not exist in that, you can directly say that this is not a regular language. But I think you will be thinking, just let me see what I write the regular expression. I think I know what you're trying to do. Okay, so still, because only that language will be there that is starting and ending with the same symbol. Okay, so because this is a plus, so at least there should be 3 strings. Okay, so for W, X and WR, because this is a plus that belongs to plus, so at least there should be 3 strings. So this will not belong to the language. Okay.
Sir?
Potru has asked me that does AA accept WXWR? Okay, so Potru, just see here that now, because this WX belongs to A plus B plus. Okay, so at least it means that it should be of one length. It should be of one length, and it should also be of one length. So the string that should that the smallest string that will be possible in WXWR will be a 3 length string. Okay, so this particular AA string does not belongs to this language WX and WR. Okay.
Sir? Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please.
So like in all the questions we are fixing W to be of a particular length, right?
Yeah.
But sir, like since it belongs to the set A plus B raised to power plus, so that means it can go from 1 till infinity.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
sir,
absolutely.
so won't that be a problem? Like in the end, it will become an infinite string. Like if we consider the value of W to be very large, then we can say that it's an infinite thing.
But the main problem is that how can you consider, because if I take any string, so suppose if you are thinking that this is my W and this thing is your WR. Okay, so something like this is in between a X, so that is you are considering. Okay, but you will give me this string and you just ask me that is this particular string belongs to WX and WR. Okay, so you will ask me, so I will see that if the starting string and ending string are same, I will say that it is belongs to the language. Okay, so if you fix something, if you're saying that because now that is the only foundation concept you have to understand, because you will think that something like this, that B A B A B, this string is your W. You are saying that this string is W, and AB, this string is my X, and this string BA is WR. You're absolutely right. But if you clearly look at it, how can you guarantee it that this is your W? How can you fix it? You cannot fix it. Because if I just tell you that this is the language, that 0 plus 1 star followed by 0 plus 1 followed by 0 plus 1. Okay, so now I'll say this particular regular expression is equal to 0 plus 1 followed by 0 plus 1 star. So these are both equal. Now if I generate, I will say that from this part I get 0 0 0, from this part I get 1, from this part I get 0 0 0. Okay, so now I'm saying that these two expressions are equally, they are equal. Now I just write this 0 0 0 1 0 0 0. Now you are saying that this 3 zeros comes from the starting 0 plus 1 star. You are saying it, but you cannot in any way fix that. You cannot in any way fix that, because if this is equivalent to this expression, now I will say that this 0 is coming from this part and the remaining part is coming from this part. Okay, so there is no fixing anything. Okay, but if you are not able to, you will give me a string, and based on that string I will tell you that this particular string belong to the language, and by fixing the length of W I am able to generalize that concept, that this particular, because if it is starting with W, because you have not fixed the length of W, that the length of W belongs to A plus B plus, it can be anything. So it depends upon my point of view. If I am able to fix the length of W, now by fixing the length of W to be 1, if you are saying that this string that absolutely belongs to the language, that is absolutely correct. But if I follow my approach that I fix only the first and the last as W and WR, this string is also belonging to the language. So that is not a contradiction. Okay, so if you are seeing, what you are saying is not a contradicting my method by fixing the W to be only 1. So that is the reason I am telling you that you can generalize. In some cases, you can generalize the length of W to be 1. In that cases, if you are able to generalize the cases, so how can you generalize the cases? You take a random W and WR. You take random W and WR, so assign like ABA to this, ABA to this, and X something to this. Okay. So now take 10 or 20 strings. Now if they are both, if they are all belonging to the language WXWR, if by fixing the first one, they will always belongs to the, they will again belongs to the same language. Okay, so that is why I am generalizing it, that if I take only one W to be the length of 1, I can again tell this in a simpler way. So that is a smart solution. Okay.
Okay, sir.
I just explained so much that you should not got confused. I hope that you understood.
Yes, I got it. Thank you.
Okay, now in the similar way, now my problem is again here. I will extend the value of X. I will extend the value of X so that I can fix the length of W and WR. So my only, because I know that WWR, the solution for this, the pattern for this is only memory based. I know about this. Okay, so that is always possible. So but I can I able to find another way that I can do this one. I can without using memory. Can I find another way? Now take a look at it. Okay, so now take a string. So string can be anything. I say that A. Now I am saying that I'm strictly saying that this is X, and this is my W. W will be AB, and WR will be B. This is my W, and this is my W also. Okay, so now again take 2 or 3 strings, variable length. Okay, so AB, it is my X, and uh, ABA, this is my W, ABA, this is my WR. Okay, so in the similar way, take another string also, uh, so variable length. Okay, so I'm saying that this is from my side, this is a X, and another way, the AB, this is from my side, I generated W, and BA, from my side I have generated WR. Okay, so now the main concept in this one, will I be able to generalize this w to be a length of only 1. So that is the only problem. If you are able to generalize this w as 1, you can say that this language is regular. Okay, so that is the problem. So that is why I've taken different strings length. Okay, so according to me, this particular thing is x, this particular thing is w, and this particular thing is wr. According to me, this particular thing is x, w, and wr. You're getting the point. Okay, so this is according to me. But if you are given a string directly towards this, can you able to generalize this as only one? Okay, so what I do, I try I try to extend this one, and I will reach here. I will reach, always reach here, and I can say that this particular, I just let me write it A B B A. Now I will say that this is my x, but I can extend the value of x till this one. Now this denote a w? If this denote a w, this way comes by wr. So that is correct. There is no problem about it. But what about that string? That string cannot be covered in wr. That string cannot be covered in w. That string is not covering anywhere. Okay, so in the similar way, take this one, a b a b a b a. Now check. Now can you extend the value of x? Yeah, I can extend the value of x like till here. Okay, so I can extend it because a are coming. So I can extend the value, and I will consider this as wr. What about the remaining part? So the remaining part is ba. So I cannot take care of BA because BA cannot be included in WR. If I include this BA in WR, then there is a different problem. I have to again increase the length of W. Okay, so in the similar way, C in this string AB, I think you are getting the hang of it, that what I'm saying. I always tries to fix the length of W to be 1. Okay, so extent where you are not reaching the similar string. So this is where I will reach the similar string. I am extending the length of this, and this is my W and this is my WR. So this string is also remaining. Now what exactly is the difference between this and the previous one? Now I know that this particular language, all the three strings are belonging to this language XWWR. So that is confirmed because I am able to find X, W, and WR. Okay. So now I go ahead and I try to generalize this, that my value, if I fix the length of W, can I able to generalize it? So if you're clearly seeing in, I cannot cover A. So according to this one, if I fix the length of W and WR, this particular string will not belong to the language. So that is becoming a contradiction here. Okay. So if this particular string belong to the language, by fixing the length of W to be 1, it should again belongs to the language. It should again belongs to the language. Now, if I am fixing the length of W and WR to be 1, this particular string is remaining. It means that it is saying that it is not a part of this language, but this is wrong. This is wrong because this is a part of the language, because I can specify this string as XWWR. So it means that I cannot able to fix the length of W. The length of the W cannot be fixed. If the length of the W cannot be fixed, so the only method remaining is a memory based method. Okay, so memory based method. So that is why this particular language, that is your fourth one, is not regular. Okay, so I think you are getting my point, some point if you are getting it. Okay, so if I again change this question, now think about it. I will change only one thing. I will only change one thing, that W, WR followed by a X on. Now X, W belongs to the same thing, 0 plus 1 plus. Okay, so now think about it and tell me that it is a regular language or not a regular. Think about it for 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, so think about it with your brain also. Okay. Yeah, I think you are getting my point now. Hemant had said that this is not regular. Okay, so the same principle uh, fall here. Okay, so now again you will not able to find any string. So I'll take a string s1, and if I take anything, suppose this from my side, this is the w, and this is wr, and this is anything. This is my from my side. This is sorry for that. It will be a e. So this will be a W and this will be my WR. Okay, so take another string. So this will be like AB, A, A, B, A, and another. Okay, so this is X, this is WR, and this is W. Okay, so now from my side, I have fixed the length. Fixed, I do not say fixed. That this particular language, both of these strings belonging to the language, this WWRX. So now I will try to generalize if I am able to fix the length of W to be 1. Okay, so now what I do now, this is my W and this is my WR. So what I can say, because this is AA, so I can say this is my W and this is my WR. So the remaining part will be AA, ABA, and this thing is coming under X. So I think this seems a quite correct one. This seems that I can fix the length of this and I can include this one. Now see, for this one, can I fix the value of W to be 1? So see this one, A, B. Now here I will get a W, here I will get a WR. So all the things that are included, B, A, B, B, A, will be a part of the language X. That is absolutely correct. But according to this language, this AB is not covered. This AB I am not able to cover it because I am starting with this W, that is. But this particular language belongs to the language WWRX. But by I am not by generalizing or by fixing the length of W to be 1, it is saying that this particular string is not belonging to the language L. So that is a wrong one. So it means I cannot generalize that by fixing the length of W to be only 1, I will find I will able to get the all the strings. So that is why in this particular case, this is also not regular. Okay, so now all the question have we done. It's a simple thing. Now I will only change one thing. So I think now what we are doing, because if you are seeing WX and WR, now I will say that my W and X belongs to 0 plus 1 star star. Now the smallest string that is available to you is a lambda here. So you just try to journalize the concept of W and WR, because you are only scared of this W because there is a dependency between W and WR. So you need a memory to remember that. Can you find another pattern? So if you are able to journalize this concept by using a lambda, so you can generalize this concept by using a length of 1 because you have already seen it. You can also generalize it by using a length of 1. But I think you can also, can you generalize it by using the length of epsilon? See, tell me, is this a regular language? Think about it for a time. Think about it for a time and tell me, is this a regular language? Yeah, absolutely. I think Prachi, Priya, and Hemant and Varun said right. Right. Okay. So no doubt by fixing the length of 1, you can generalize this one. But you see, by fixing, suppose I said that the string ABA belonging to W and WX. So according to if I just go with the method that I told you, that S1 is something like AB from my side, and BB is a X, and BA is something like W. So this is W and this is WR. So this belongs to the language. Now go with this B and something like AA and something like BB again. Okay, so this is W and this is WR. Okay, so now you can directly this particular strings that have a different length. So I just take a different length also. So BA, AB. So these are different length. Now I try to fix this and generalize this by fixing the length of W to be 0. Okay, so can I do that? So this particular string is belonging to the language. So I will, what I do, I will tell that this lambda part is my W, A, B, 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 A is part of X, and this is my WR. In the similar way, this lambda part is my W, B, B, A, B, B. Okay, so I can, because the length of lambda is 0, so you can write lambda anywhere, lambda or epsilon. So lambda or epsilon is the same thing. So this is my W and this is WR. So the strings that are there in the language, you can also see by generalizing it to the length of 0 is also belonging to the language. So you can say that you can fix the length of W to be 0, then you will get the regular expression of X as A plus B star. So all the strings that is containing A and B are coming in the language. So there is also a reversal there, the lambda and lambda. So this is my lambda and this is my lambda. Another way is you can fix the length of W to be 1 also. Okay. So now this, just see this one. For second one, now I see the same thing, X, W, W, R, Y. Now see, for this one, when I say X, Y, and W is belonging to A plus B star. Is this language a regular language? Just stay with me for extra 4 minutes, because if you do this 4 question in this lecture, I think you will get all the things. Okay. Think about it for a minute. Try to fix it by using a lambda, because you have a choice of lambda. I think all of you are getting it now. So this is also a regular language. Yes, absolutely. Because you can generalize any string to lambda. If I take a string 1 and from my side, I'll say that this is AA, this is BB, and this is BB, and this is Y, something like BA. Okay. So I will say this is W and this is WR, and this is X and this is Y. Okay. So take the length of the string, a bigger one, ABA, and again a BA. Okay. So now I will say this is W and this is WR, this is X and this is Y. Okay. So what I'll say, this is belonging to the language, and I try to generalize by fixing the length of W to be 0. Can I do that? I can absolutely do that. What I'll do, I'll say that that everything, just let me see. Can I do that? That my W to be lambda and WR to be lambda, and that is present inside X and a Y. Okay, so what I'll do, I can write the regular expression as that because the length of the X and Y is not dependent upon each other, I can say that this particular string is belonging to X, this particular string is belonging to Y. In the same way, I can say this particular string is belonging to X, this particular string is belonging to Y, and what exactly in between them, there is a lambda. So this is my W and this is my WR. Okay, so in the same way, you can write this regular expression as A plus B star, A plus B star, lambda. So lambda will be a W, WR, then again A plus B star. So you can write this is a regular language. Okay. In the similar way, now something is changed here. Now if you see this one, X, W, WR. Now this is the question. If you understand this one, I think you will get the concept of what I am exactly saying. Is this a regular language or not? Okay, so A plus B belongs to a star here. Okay, so try to do it by setting the value of W to be lambda. Is it possible? Think about it for a minute. Now I think you are getting the whole concept. Absolutely correct, Hemant, Varun, and Mayank. Okay, so this is, yes, a regular language, because now what are you seeing? That take any language. So if I from my side, that I will say that this is the string S1 and this is a BA and this is AB. This is belonging to the language one, and this is a string S2 and this is something X ABA, and take one more length string and like this one. Okay, So I will say that this particular language is belonging to the language that is XWWR. By doing this, can I say that that this X, I will try to generalize it with the W, the length of W to be 0. Okay, so how can I do that? I will consider all of this expression of S like AA, BA, AB is a part of X, and the remaining is lambda and lambda. So this is my W and this is my WR. In the similar way, I will take this whole expression inside X, and I will say that this is lambda and lambda, this is W and this is WR. So I am able to, again, if by changing the length to W to 0, again say that this particular thing is belonging to the language. So I can generalize this concept to 0. That is why this becomes a regular language. Okay. In the similar way, if I just change, I think you are getting the point now. I will again repeat tomorrow also, don't worry about that part. So WWR X. Now, if I do this one, XW and A plus B star, is this a regular language? Tell me. I think now this is clear to you. I don't think that question will be a problem to you. Okay. So all of you are saying the right thing. Varun has said the right thing, that this is, yes, a regular language, because these two are exactly the same, but just by changing the position of the same thing, I will get that this is also a regular language. Okay, so I have not said before to repeat to revise anything, but I will share the notes of this lecture and the previous one, as well as this upload the lecture by I think at till 4 I will upload the lectures also. So I just suggest to please revise that concept, and still you have any kind of a doubt, just let me know. Okay, so thank you.
Sir,
Yeah.
can you scroll up for second question, sir?
Second question.
Yes, sir. Sir, in this question, if we fix the x is equal to y, then is it regular or not, sir?
Okay, so if you fix the length of x and y, that this is not a regular one, because you cannot fix the w to be a lambda here. Okay, so if you fix the length of x and y, it will not be a regular. So that becomes a traditional problem of remembering. Okay.
Sir, they are not fixed, but x is equal to y. They are not fixed. Length is not fixed.
Okay, so length is not fixed.
No, sir. But x is equal to y. Length of x is equal to length of y.
Okay, so if okay, so you are saying that if it is a 3 length, this should also be of 3 length. You are saying this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I have not changed the length of, I have not fixed the length of W and WR. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if I fix the length of, then also this is not a regular, because if I fix the length of, W, suppose this is a string, it is X. Now take this, that W will be like this, AAB, B, A. Now the length of it should also be 3. So something like a BBA. So now what is happening in that? Because the length of the X and Y is fixed. Now if you try to do a lambda here, you cannot go beyond the length of 3. You cannot go beyond here and take everything in the term X and take everything in the term Y. So that in that question, that is also will not be a regular one. So that it becomes a traditional problem of W, and you have to see the reversal of WR. I'm not able to, if I'm not able to fix the length, if I'm fixing the length of X and Y, it means I cannot extend X and Y. So that is the main cause that what I'm doing. So it is only by extending the value, length of X and Y, I am able to say that I'm able to generalize it, the length of W to be 0. But if I'm not able to extend it, I cannot generalize it. So that is why it is not regular. Okay.
Sir, but here also we can extend, sir. But in extending also, it should accept the condition that x is equal to y. Like till means
How
the
can you
x length
extend?
of x and
Because
y.
if the length of X is 3, you cannot go beyond 4. You
No,
cannot.
I'm saying you can go, but x is length of x should be equal to length of y. Like until you can go for another 2 letters forward for x.
Okay, so I that you, how can you say on the go that what particular length of the string is what. You cannot say on the go. Okay, so if I take a string, either before the starting of the question, you will say that the length of the x is 3 or 4 or 5. If you are not fixing it, okay, so you are thinking, if you are saying that you have to give me that condition that the length of x should be equal to the length of 5,
Yes, sir.
you will give me this condition at the starting of the question. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
if you give me this condition at the starting of the question, so I cannot extend beyond a particular limit. If I suppose that this, okay, I getting your question. Now, if I say that this 1, 2, 3, okay, I'll take another string to generalize this concept. It is if I'm able to. So take this string like A, B. Now I get your question. I think I get your question. Suppose this was the string. Okay, so I am saying. Uh, what length 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Okay, so now the problem will be in this one. If the length of x is equal to length of y, according to this question, it should not belongs to the language L, because uh, the length is odd here. The length is odd here. So the length of x will be 5 and the length of y will always be 5. And what about the remaining part? Okay. So where to take this remaining part? So that is why I'm again not be able to generalize that part. Okay. So in that way also this is not a regular one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Is this your question? Yeah.
Yes, sir. That is the question.
So that is also not a regular. If you fix the length of x and y, again there is a problem. Okay. Any other doubt? Don't worry, I will summarize this also. Yeah, tomorrow at the, so please attend tomorrow's lecture also. So we will try to cover a tute that I have already uploaded the tute, because some people will not have the classes for the tute. So I will upload the video for the tute which will not have the classes tomorrow, and the remaining tute that is there, because all of you are lagging behind one tute. So I will cover that. The tute is not exactly a tute, but exactly it is just the question that we have done earlier. Okay. So in that tute, I have given you the summary of all this question that is done in this lecture. Okay. So if you have any doubt, you can ask me. And thank you for listening, and you can move on to the next lecture. Okay, I think there is a, just let me see if there is a question.